watching this special episode of The Buck Stops Here, coming to you live from the outskirts of Indore, where we are at the famous Kalka Mata Mandir and we're overlooking all of Indore is right behind me. On this program today, we're of course continuing with our special series Election Nama, where we bring you the key political newsmakers in the upcoming assembly elections and also take a look at the big national picture through campaign trail, ground report and exclusive interviews with all the main players. On the program today, first coming up, our election nama with the young face of the Congress campaign in Madhya Pradesh, and he's going to tell us why he's calling Narendra Modi a good omen. That's coming up. Election nama with Jyotiraditya Scindia.
क्या हुआ तेरा वादा वो कसम वो इरादा स्वर्णम मध्य प्रदेश.
Also, of course, the big political question, the big political debate on the program tonight, the Shehzada versus Sahibzada battle. That's become the slogan between the BJP and the Congress, both parties trading sharp acerbic charges on what's come to be called the snooping row, in which Amit Shah has been accused of sanctioning the surveillance on a young woman. But now the father of that woman says all this was done with her consent. It was protection, not surveillance. Will this change the nature of the political discourse? Well, it hasn't stopped the barbs and the caustic remarks and the caustic exchanges yet. That's coming up on the program later.
कि आप शहजादा करें तो आप रसीले, और अगर हम साहबजादा बोल दें तो हमारा कैरेक्टर ढीला.
Security and protection is not snooping.
All right, the BJP and the Congress are trading charges and we'll be looking at that later in the program. But let's get started now with our Election Nama series. This is the series where we take you to the ground and bring you special reports from on the campaign trail with all the key protagonists. And today we're looking at somebody who's the Gen Next face of the Congress here in Madhya Pradesh. But he's got a big task at hand. Can he really bring down the incumbent and popular Shivraj Singh Chauhan government? My Election Nama with Jyotiraditya Scindia. On Election Nama today, he's the young Gen Next face of the Congress campaign here in Madhya Pradesh. But many people believe that Jyotiraditya Scindia has been sent too late into the state. He's still trying to fight not just a popular chief minister, but also a divided Congress house. Shivraj Singh Chauhan likes to describe this battle as one between a mama, that's Shivraj Singh Chauhan, and a Maharaja. Jyotiraditya Scindia rubbishes this and says he's a 21st century politician, not a king but a servant of the people. Can his campaign dent the hold of the incumbent chief minister? That's on Election Nama today.
अगर मैंने आपको वचन दिया, संकल्प दिया, तो मेरे सामने चट्टान भी आ जाए, उसको लांघ कर आप उस वचन को साकार रूप देकर आपको समर्पित मैं करूंगा.
His father was only 56 when he died suddenly in an air crash. Today, crisscrossing the breadth of Madhya Pradesh by helicopter is the son, Jyotiraditya Scindia, who at 42 is fighting the biggest political battle of his 11-year-old career. On the campaign trail, his speeches are flamboyant in style and emotional in content, making several references to the long history of his family in the area. But he is also mindful that Shivraj Singh Chauhan is trying to present himself as the Aam Aadmi and his Congress challenger as the Khas Aadmi, himself as the friendly, affectionate uncle and Scindia as the aloof, distant Raja. It's a narrative he questions and turns on his head in his election speeches.
अगर आपका और हमारा एक संबंध है तो एक पारिवारिक संबंध है, एक हृदय का रिश्ता है, इस माटी के साथ रिश्ता है, एक खून का संबंध है आपका और हमारा।
The Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister described the young Congress leader as a friend, perhaps dismissing him in that very remark as a serious political rival.
वो दिल में और आत्मा में बुलंदगी इस जोड़ी में आज भी बरकरार है।
But when Jyotiraditya Scindia speaks, he makes no such concessions to Shivraj Singh Chauhan. In an approach that is part aggressive, part funny and part theatrical, he urges the crowds to participate. Taking the mic into his hands and walking all across the stage to make direct eye contact with the people, urging them to laugh, clap and even retort back.
मुख्यमंत्री के पत्नी पर टिप्पणी की और जिस मंत्री ने मुख्यमंत्री के ऊपर टिप्पणी की उस मंत्री को मंत्री पद से निष्कासित किया और जब चुनाव समीप आ गए और आदिवासी वोट बैंक खिसकती हुई दिखी तो वापस उस मंत्री को मंत्रिमंडल में शामिल कर दिया।
But it's not just the personal popularity of the Chief Minister that is an obstacle to the Congress's fortunes. It's also the fault lines within the party that have historically created political fractures. But as we clamber on to the chopper with Jyotiraditya, he insists that this time will be different. Everyone says you're working really hard. Do you feel a sense of exasperation that if you'd only been sent 1 year ago, 6 months ago, you could have built on what seems to be a good campaign from the Congress point of view?
Barkha, in life, I don't dwell on the past because the past is the past. I dwell on the present and the future. I have been tasked with a mission and I believe giving my 100% to that mission, which is what I've been trying to do for the last 2 months since I was appointed. The Congress party, after a long time, is working in full unity. This is not a single effort, but a united effort by all the leaders in Madhya Pradesh. And I certainly do believe that the people of Madhya Pradesh are rooting for change. They're rooting for an efficient government, a clean government, a government that delivers. And I certainly believe that Congress provides that alternative.